What does WWE stand for? Who wants to walk with Elias? Botch. That didn't work. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're still maneuvering through it though. Regardless, Double J, you couldn't bash the guitar right, so we're gonna do it. We gotta make sure that the guitar does. Oh, there you go, into 4 different pieces. Sorry, Elias, you had to take the battle for it. There you go. We got Double J, Jeff Jarrett. We'll get a closer look at you first. The one I want to show you guys off the get-go, the one that had collapsed, the one that could not finish that RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton. There's their Mr. Series 94. No longer basic. He has been converted. And you know, when we got a closer look at this figure the other day, the thing I forgot to mention, the thing that I forgot to bring up was that the attire that he's actually wearing on the basic itself, it's the same one that I had used from my Elite Custom Fix-Up, because this is the attire that I was using for the current. I couldn't use that one that we got for the Summers. Was it SummerSlam? No, I think it was the WrestleMania Randy Orton. I couldn't use that one. It wasn't right. It wasn't accurate. This is kind of what he was wearing. So that's the one thing I forgot to point out. So it's good, man. Now that we got that scan from that figure, and I was using the WrestleMania head scans. But right here, here's the long. Dude, bro, straight up, I'm going to tell you this right now. This Randy Orton, I was looking at all my Ortons the other day in the collection. This is the one that has come close to the actual likeness of the Legend Killer, of the Viper right there. I had to keep the vest on, just to give it that overall feel and look to of it. Man, this figure is amazing. Can't remember. I know it was one of his earlier Elites that had this. I think it was either 16. It had to have been prior to Elite Series 20. And I could be wrong. I'm going to have to go back. There's just so many Ortons that we've got. When they started releasing the Mattel Elite Wave, there were so many of them that it was hard to keep track as to which ones had the specific attire. But there's the scan nonetheless, man. Now, this Woken one, we did get it with the WrestleMania Elite. And as I mentioned to you, I did get that converted onto my Epic Moments. But right here, the green attire from the regular Elite Wave. Yeah, this is the one that he had. He had the smiling, happy-go-lucky one. But I needed to get this one. So yeah, I love facial expressions. Like anytime they're doing like a screaming or any kind of like different look apart from smiling or just a plain vanilla look, I love it. So I had to put this on to my Elite Matt Hardy with the green attire. Now, we did originally get this one from BEW, and I had to go ahead and do this to this one. We had picked up another one. He had this one up for sale on it was on his Instagram page. He put it on his stories, and I think he might be using the same, but the look of it all, it's different. As you can see, this one, it's more full with the hair. This one kind of has like a fade to it. It kind of fades into like the longer hair up front. I like this one, man. The newer one that you sent me, thank you, bro. I am very, very thankful, especially since we still have yet to find out as to what look we're going to get in the upcoming Elite Series. I think it's 68. No, it could be 69. I think he might have gotten bumped up. But knowing that and knowing that he might not be around when they release that figure, dude, I could not pass up the option. He had it for cheap too, so thanks again, BW. I really, really appreciate that, bro. Next up, now, some of you might have already seen this Double J. This one we have shown on the channel. This one is kind of like the early days. We're talking about like 90s. Was it 90s? Yes, it was the 90s. Look, this is more like the later 97, 98 look. This one is kind of like more towards like Attitude Era, TNA, like when he started getting like the shorts. I like this one. I don't know which one I like better, man. And these are two different formulas. This one, obviously, we never got a Mattel or a Jax head scan for Double J Jeff Jarrett, so I ended up going with a Chris Jericho with a combination of, DDP. This one right here, this is actually from the old Toy Biz days. This head scan that you're seeing right here, obviously, you can't just pop it off and pop it on. This one did have to be Dremeled to fit an actual Mattel body. This one had like a regular straight up plain Jane. I mean, this torso has been utilized quite a bit, so you could get this from either Terry Funk, Legends Wave, or anything like that. The shorts, these came off Ryback, and that kind of goes the same for the lower legs. Up front, we got the arrows pointing down on the sides as well, so kind of like what you're seeing right there on the knee pads is the same thing that's carrying on through the rest of the tights. The guitar, just, dude, either get it from your, the Honky Tonk Man, get it from the Honky Tonk Man, or you could get it right here from one of the Elias figures. This guitar, we did get it in his first Elite, so that's kind of what I'm going with for this one. Now, the rest right here, this is the stuff that I wanted to point out to you. Just the love of it all, man, that from 90 series, or from Series 94, there was so much good stuff that came out of that wave. So I popped the scan right here from the, the red, white, and blue look, put it onto the basic, and I put this one, this new look, this new Kofi Kingston look on this one. Really, I'm a big fan of all three. Actually, all three of them had benefited, and I didn't even realize when we did the review on this, I thought it was like the same look. We didn't get a chance to do a side-by-side comparison, but it's completely different. As you can see, this one, he's more like, he kind of just lost a match, playing his video games and up, up, down, down. This one, dude, the man just beat everyone on the entire tournament. Look at that. Kind of has like a smile look. So I swapped the head scan onto that one, as well as Big E. Big E is almost identical, except this one is using the True FX. So having this all from Series 94 all together, dude, the print on this one is just amazing. And I was kind of blinded by Kofi. I think Kofi Kingston was the one that blinded me from like the overall look of these. Just really very satisfied with these. Now, this next one, this is the only Seth Rollins that we haven't done the conversion from the most recent top picks. I had to put it on the Shield. I feel like his beard was more full when they tried making the comeback. I think within 2018. Was it 2018? I'm pretty sure it was like early 2018. So I wanted to put that on there and just give it the overall look as to what he was wearing that night. Now, this one, some people had requested to do this, and I posted this on my Instagram. You guys had gotten a kick out of it, so I figured I'd share it here with you guys. This is the same parts that we used for that David and Goliath when we did the Brock Lesnar, when we got that playset from, all the different like interchangeable parts. I had to put this on the Great Khali, and it suits him well. I mean, the guy, I think he's one of the biggest dudes that WWE, at least as of recent history. Giant Gonzalez, of course, another story, but this is the one that comes to mind that truly reflects the size of, Goliath. Now, and then as far as for Dean Ambrose, the parts that we needed for this one right here, I didn't get a chance to cover it right here earlier in the video, but I will tell you this. Any Dean Ambrose is going to work. You're just going to have to do a repaint right there in the pants. Give him the right black pants right there. Paint them black. The armbands right here, or the straps that he's got going on right now, these are the black ones. So find one from an earlier Dean Ambrose. I know several of them in the earlier releases of Ambrose did have the black straps. So if you don't want to have to paint it, just do an arm swap from an earlier Ambrose. Add the elbow pad, because I did notice he is wearing an elbow pad on the right side. And the shirt right here, this came from custom figure shirts on Instagram. So that's it. That's the haul for today's video. You guys give me your overall thoughts and opinions on today's fix-ups. Did you guys enjoy the Double J Jeff Jarrett? What do you guys think about the Viper, the Legend Killer? Do you guys feel like this one is suiting enough, for, what is it, Elite Series 67 till we get that? I don't know. I love this one, dude. I love this one, and I'm definitely digging this Seth Rollins right here, this fix-up with the Shield attire. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.